What's up, everyone? Steve here again from RC Tanks and Trucks 24/7. Here we have something a little bit different. I have another crawler here, but this one's kind of a unique design. This is how it comes. When you buy it from the manufacturer, the link is in the description. We're going to go check it out for pricing and more info, but you get it like this. It comes with a 540 brushed motor, and it's 313mm wheelbase, but that's how you get it. So there's no real plastic on this apart from the transmission cover and the transmission itself, but all the gears are internal, are all metal, and this frame is all metal, this tubular chassis, and it's kind of incorporated. Now, I'll just go through these wheels and tyres first. Now, these are foam filled. They feel pretty good, fairly grippy, and they are actual beadlocks. They've got a plastic inner with the aluminium outer on either end, so they seem pretty good. Truth will be when we actually go test them out, but they are a little bit loose, so you definitely need to tighten those down before we get this bad boy out on the trail. So it does have CVD transmission, CVDs as well, CVD transmission, CVDs, metal internal gears as well, but it's got a nice actual design. Well, I guess that's up to you if you like it or not, but it's got this weird looking front end. It's got one of those rock bouncer kind of looks, I believe it's called, but obviously it is a 4-link. All the links are metal, oil-filled shocks. They are coilover as well, so you can adjust the preload by just screwing that down or up depending on how you like it. Not much oil in that, it seems, but definitely we'll check that out. Looking at that, that reminds me of like an old school Tamiya riding. Up here we have the box for your receiver. I'm not too sure if it's got a gasket. We'll check that out later on. So when you get it, this is how it comes. So only electronics it has is this 540 brushed motor. But the wheelbase, I believe, is the same as like the Axial XCX SCX10 too. But yeah, this plate underneath here, that is nicely machined. As you can see, that's a machined piece of aluminium. And I was looking at the actual frame itself. It's a flat bar style, not a C channel, but I'm not too sure if that's just because it's just incorporated all into one. So this all is one piece. You can't actually take anything away apart from the center chassis brace slash motor mount. So as we can see, CVDs around there. It looks fairly decent. I'm not too sure about the brand. The link, like I said, the link's in the description. But it's just one of those. I'm not too sure of a copy or just one of those brands that come up with their own looking thing. Because you can run it just like this, I presume. Just put the tyres and wheels on, and that is it. Now the axials, the diffs itself, it's got like a nice design on there. They are fairly like small, and they look quite scale. The material is all plastic with aluminium at the ends here, as you can see. Does look nice. Now I'm not too sure, guys. Leave it in the description if you know what it's. If it's a direct copy of something, I'm not too sure. But hey, looks okay. Now the chassis mounted servo up front there. And I presume your battery would go back here somewhere. Definitely have to check that out. I'm not too sure. Maybe there you can change it depending on where you want to put it. Because you can't put it up the front really, because you've got your receiver box. You could put it on the sides here even. Definitely you can put it there, but you want to maybe detail it up because you can't really slide a battery underneath there because your servo is going to go right there. I guess you could maybe strap it at the back here or on the side. Definitely not too sure, but yeah, it's definitely an interesting piece of kit. Let me know what you would like me to do with this, guys. What electronics you'd recommend? Take out this motor. Yeah, I don't know. If you're interested in the actual tubing work, it does seem quite nice. It's got nice bends in it. Not many. Not many creases. It seems pretty symmetrical if you look at it like that. It seems pretty decent. So all you need to do is get a servo, ESC, the motor's already in there, and that's it. And you can, like I said, you can run it like this, one of those rock bouncers or rock racers, I'm not too sure. And look at the amount. Do you reckon they could give you any more suspension holes to change the mounting positions on the front and rear? That is plenty. Another look underneath. Now, obviously there's a telescopic drive shaft. Definitely need to put some oil in there. But telescopic drive shafts seem decent enough. Look, it's just hard to tell from the first impressions, but yeah, CVDs, and obviously locked front and rear differentials. Now, it's got like a little symbol here. I'm not too sure if that means anything for you guys, or you've seen it around. Because I obviously know crawlers, but sometimes these inconspicuous brands or one-off brands are kind of hard to follow. So, definitely a weird one, isn't it? Okay, and I've just taken off, well, I've put the wheels on, as you can see, and I've just taken off this rear cover there, and there's a spur gear, obviously an pinion gear. Pinion is metal, spur gear is plastic, but has a slipper clutch there, so you can adjust it if you see fit. A banging noise in the background is the wind. It's going crazy here in Sydney the last couple of days, but there's it all mounted. As you can see, it's a funny looking beast, isn't it? Now the articulation, it's pretty decent, to be honest. I easily have my fist underneath there, and yeah, it's a fair bit. At the back, it's very similar, so it's fairly decent. So yeah, this is a weird one. It was going to be a quick first look at this strange contraption, rock crawler, rock bouncer, rock racer. I'm not too sure exactly what it is. So let me know what I should do with this, guys. Should I maybe, what body would fit for this? Maybe panels, or just leave it as it is? And what ESC do you recommend or getting rid of this? A Z 540 tuned, machined, modified motor. Let me know what you guys think. Just a quick video. I definitely need to redo the shocks. They are a little bit underwhelming, that's for sure. Yeah, they don't look that appealing. Maybe obviously you just need to, or they are progressive. They've got their dual rate springs as well, so you can see it's got that collar. There's one spring there, has a collar separating the two different springs, so it gives you like a progressive, but when there's no oil in there, it's just like bouncing on a cheap motel, you know, when you want to get it on. So if you know what I mean. So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the description. If you like the video, give it a good old thumbs up. If you haven't, please subscribe. There is heaps more content on the way. In RC Tanks and Trucks 24/7, we do a variety of things. We do crawlers, X-Maxes, UDRs, Primal RCs. We don't do motorbikes yet. FID, Lossies, Bisons. We go from the most expensive to fairly cheap. So we like to, you know, spice it up a little bit here. So that's how we do it here, and you know, yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Cheers guys, let me know what you guys think.